Hello and welcome to first round coverage of the 2018 United States Disc Golf Championship. I'm Paul Ulibarri, joined by AJ Risley. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. We're here in South Carolina. This is it. This is the big show. Who do we got?
Absolutely. Nate Sexton, Calvin Heimburg, Nathan Queen, and Scott Reek, man. We got a sweet card here.
Yeah, we do.
Sexton being the defending champion, we're going to expect fireworks out of him. Calvin has been putting on a display on lead cards and second cards since he's really been on tour this half of the year.
Yeah, he's been playing really well. I'm excited to see how he attacks Winthrop.
Absolutely. Hole 1, par 3, 253 feet, 77 meters. You know, it seems like it's just your standard little par 3, but
Carolina, Nathan Queen.
When they announce your name, the jitters start flowing and that gap gets really small.
Right, yeah. It's such a good test. And we got Nathan Queen. He's, I believe he's from one of the Carolinas here.
He's definitely a Carolinian.
And he's a lefty, too.
And he's in the bushes.
Yeah, if he got a kick out, he'll have a putt.
Yeah, it's like 35 feet or something.
Nathan Sexton.
And Nate decided to shave the beard to go back to the 2017 look.
I like it. And here he is. I think he's throwing a dart.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And he just barely clips that. That's going to leave him about 50 feet. Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe further, actually, 60, 70 feet.
Scott Reek out of Kansas City.
Yeah, and this is the first year in a few years that they allowed tournament directors to get spots again, and I think that's
Right.
how he got this spot. So.
Yes. Yeah, Scott was the tournament director for the U.S. Masters this year. Or was it Masters Pro Worlds?
Masters Pro Worlds, man, and he did an awesome, fantastic job.
Yeah.
Here's Calvin throwing Rhino, gets a nice
yes.
step, and that's
That's
what
the-
you're looking for sure.
That's a veteran USDGC play right there. Play it into that slope and let it get the reverse skip. Ooh. Whoa.
He gave that one a really good bid. It looked like he might have rushed that one a little bit.
There you go, Calvin.
There's a good start from Calvin.
Yeah, I mean that first hole. I don't know when did the nerves and the jitters go away on this round?
Oh man, I feel like it starts on hole 1 and then after hole 1 it kind of calms down, but then I get the jitters again coming up like 16, 17, 18, you know.
For sure, yeah.
Hole 2, par 4, 629 feet. Yeah, you got a bunch of options off the tee here. You have this nice gap, low ceiling, so the air shot's a little difficult. Really, the only thing you have to miss is that left tree, the right tree, and then the height. A lot of people are playing roller, but recently they put OB on the right side of the fence.
Hazard on the right, so if you get a little too aggressive with your roller, it's going to turn over and end up in that hazard. And this tee shot's a little difficult because we're going uphill with a low ceiling. And Calvin just barely catches those branches, but he's out in the open.
Yeah, that's still going to be okay. He'll have some sort of shot into the green for sure. The second shot is really, the most difficult part about this hole because you have that OB
That
area
parking
to
lot,
the left, yep, and then you have the fence on the right, and then, the safe play is the play.
Ooh.
Here's Sexton going with that roller that we said a lot of people do, and this looks big.
He's so good at getting that super slow turn. Look at that.
Wow, that is so perfect. Yeah, if you can do that.
If you can do that, if you can do that, you're gonna be happy with with that drive. I don't know what else to say.
You're gonna be really happy with this.
Yeah.
If you throw it perfect, and that was a good kick. He'll have a straight shot about 300 feet.
Oh, Nathan getting aggressive, which is great for a lefty. Look at this shot.
2 trees. So here's the thing too. If you miss, the safe shot is to miss right by the fence. But if you do that, they've set up these. What would you even call those? Those stakes?
Yeah, they're
pillars.
They're poles, pillars, railroad ties almost. They've been
to make your putt a little more difficult. Yeah.
Right. They've been dubbed the mozzarella sticks with a little bit of oregano garnish. on top. Thank you, Big Germ, for that. And could you make it look any easier?
Yeah, that's just a little chip shot.
What
man.
wow. So
No
if you
bullseye,
ever,
though.
you just barely outside the bullseye.
Embarrassing.
That's tough. It's tough when you're playing, what is it, cricket, and you miss the bulls. You're like going for the bullseye and you miss and you get like 1 or 2.
Good putt from Calvin. Going 2 for 2 to start. What a great start.
Through the sticks too. That's what you got to do when you make the putt through the sticks. You got to walk through your gap. It's mandatory. As Nathan so
sighs
adequately did.
after he makes that one. He's feeling it a little bit. And here's Scott.
Oh.
And there's those mott sticks like we were talking about kind of getting in the way.
That's a bummer too, because he's got the marinara shirt on. So it's like,
yeah. I'm not even gonna.
yeah, that's fine.
Here's
Yeah.
Sexton for a tap in.
Super easy 3. This is the 12th hardest hole on the course. Just averages barely over par, but was that 3 birdies on that one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Hole 3, par 3. 389 feet. This is an awesome hole. Plays downhill the whole entire way. You have this hazard line here that kind of, gives you the skinny fairway, then widens out over by the green. You have the trouble on the right, and I think we're going to see some sidearms, and Calvin probably throw another rhino here.
Yeah. And it's just, and on top of all that hazard, it's so easy to hit right near the basket and slide out of bounds. Don't do it. But it's so easy to throw a pure shot, hit near the basket, and slide 30 feet into the hazard.
Right. You definitely have to display a lot of touch and speed control on this one.
Yeah.
And here's a play you'll see a lot of lefties and
Look
people
at
who have
that.
solid sidearms. They'll play it wide over that. What is
Just
that?
over the hazard and whatever
Yeah.
that little fenced area is.
I think that's going to be maybe the live coverage the last couple days. That top.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Second. That's okay though.
Yeah.
He's a good putter.
Looked like he might have backed off on that one a little bit, maybe because of the gap off the tee. It's a little enclosed somewhat.
This looks a little high. This is going to have to grab. And it checks up nicely. That's a really
Nice.
solid shot from Scott.
Yeah. It takes a little bit of trust to put your disc out on the right side and trust that it's going to fade, but not fade too much and end up in the hazard. And that's if you got a 38 to 42 footer, you hitting off the top ain't bad, right?
Yeah.
There's worse ways to miss, but
When you're as good a putter as Sexton, you're looking to make that one though.
oh yeah.
There's Scott.
Oh,
Just needs to get that up.
Nath-
Nathan made a nice birdie though.
yeah, he did. I
It was
was
a good putt.
just about to say no.
And that's nerves right there. That's the nerve showing for Scott. He's a way better putter than that.
Oh yeah.
Calvin with a
And-
nice start, 3 for 3.
Yeah, the birdie train is leaving, and Calvin just bought his ticket. Is that right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that. We only get one take to do this, so it's hard
Birdie
to
train's what we're going with.
it's hard to write the jokes out ahead of time. Par 4, hole 4, 444 feet. This is a tough hole. It's a great sidearm / lefty hole. You gotta attack that tee shot with a low ceiling, pretty much low ceiling all the way until you get to the green. And here we see this mandatory, and we get like a candy cane shape to the hole. You gotta somehow get your way around that mandatory and then skip or roll into this tiny little peninsula green. And the tough part about this one is if you're coming in too hot, it slopes downhill, so you could end up deep in those trees.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of people play kind of left here, out wide to get in position to honestly throw almost the same exact shot again, and that's in good position. If you can get anywhere near that drop zone to the left there, you're gonna be loving life. And I'm guessing Nathan's gonna be going more direct,
Ooh.
and he is.
Wow.
Let's see if this has enough power.
No
it
way.
catches that tree, but he'll have some way to maybe get, circle's edge probably at best from there.
Yeah.
To 40 feet. And Sexton even going up the gut. I like this. This looks good. This is wide enough, and it's going to clear that tree that Nathan hit.
Yeah, that's great.
Even that's a little tight. Like he has enough room, but he's going to be able to kind of manufacture his little sidearm around there and hopefully get a skip. But I think he was even looking to be a little further off the tee.
Yeah, and that inside line for the lefty or the sidearm player, that inside line is aggressive.
This is really good.
Wow,
from the group.
yeah.
They had a lot of good tee shots, and that's honestly not a bad shot that Scott threw right there.
Yeah.
He just needed a little more skip. It looks a little more doable on camera, but that's a super low ceiling shot that they're throwing. Here's Nathan.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Wow.
if we could get inside of the 30-foot, that would be a really good shot, and that was.
Yeah. And like you're saying, you've got that low ceiling. The optimal spot to hit the ground and get a skip is out in the sun there. So you're pin high with the basket and skipping to the right. But that low ceiling is really making it hard to get your disc all the way up there into that sun spot.
Sure, and it looks, where Sexton's sitting there, it looked like he would be able to just easily throw a sidearm around. But that's the trick of the angle that we're seeing with the camera, and the angle he actually has. It's really tough to get something to push right once it gets to that gap, because the gap's only 35 feet across.
Oh, beautiful.
Don't matter when you put like that, though.
Look at that. Jeez. Wow.
I like how he had the same putt on the last hole, and he kind of stood still and did it, and then that time he did a little step to get a little more momentum and get that. It ended up working good.
Yeah.
Nathan wants that one back, but at least it sat.
Yep. He's doing all right. So is Calvin. Thanks again to Innova Champion for everything that they do for this event. This so prestigious. And this is the signature hole on the course. Hole 5, par 5. 4 digits when it comes to feet. And this one, you just keep it dry. We've got a mandatory there on the right side. You can't take a big hyzer on your third shot to get to the green. You got to play it over the water at some point. And ooh, that putt was so close. This hole can make or break your round potentially. This can really give you some good momentum going into some good birdie holes.
Sexton's going to try to go around these trees. And he does, and this is good. This is in really good position.
Yeah, he's going to like that. X-Cal sidearm off the tee.
Calvin is, I would say, top 4 distance throwers in the world right now off the tee in the round.
Yeah, when it comes to golf shots, yes.
Yeah, for sure. And I might even put him top 3. I've seen him throw some incredible shots this year. And here's Nathan. And this looks really good.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I thought that was inside.
Wow.
Yeah, that's brutal.
That is
I wonder
very
if he
brutal.
crossed up there.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say where that OB line is. Sit down. Oh. And that's easy to do. It's so easy to do.
Here.
Yeah. No way. Oh.
What?
Dang. Just that one big tree. It's right there.
Yeah, now he's going to have to play it perfect to even just get a bogey, and he's going to be out of position from there. He's looking at a big number here all of a sudden.
Yep, damage control for Nathan at this point. Ooh, yeah.
He's going to go big hyzer. Showing off the power skills. And these are new additions over here. These little tiny
Those
trees
little trees,
that are
yeah.
growing. Like, they can be annoying if you land anywhere near them. See what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So, like...
Oh no. Dig so hard.
Tell him to catch it.
Oh, dang it.
This is good.
So what do you think Calvin's shot was, it went in the water solely because of that tree?
Yeah, I mean, he was
You
out
think?
of position.
Yeah.
You know, you don't just walk up to one of those and just practice the layup.
True.
You know, so that's what happens. You get out of position, get it away from your game plan, and then...
Ooh, big boy. Papa Nate going for the...
Sidearm.
Going for the green.
That's impressive.
Well,
Take it over.
his second
that's-
shot was
that's true,
backhand,
my
yeah.
bad. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
And this needs to get close so he
Yeah,
can
ring
say
it up. Why not?
Double
Oh!
bogey.
He'll be in the circle.
This is one of the hardest holes on the course as far as, like, easily taking a big number.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, and we saw a few big ones on...
this is the Arizona
On this hole.
So,
Oh, hey.
I like this hole.
Get up.
Go. Oh, no.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, and I think there is string on the other side, so even though he skipped and hit the land, he didn't hit enough land to take his next shot from the green.
Right. Sexton just laying this one up.
Yep.
I would too if I saw these guys doing that on my card. You know, kind of changes your perspective a little bit.
Oh,
Almost gets that one to
Dang.
go.
oh, yep. Just a little early. Just a little early out of the hand. Yeah. It's tough. This can be a very difficult hole if you let it get under your skin, but the nice thing is it's only hole 5. You've got 13 more holes to salvage a good round.
Yeah, so we have a par, a double bogey, and then Nathan's tapping in for triple.
Yeah.
Yeah, triple bogey. Brutal hole for the card.
It's a tough one, but
And that's the way that Winthrop is, man. If you're not throwing pristine shots over and over and over again, it will catch up to you and you will take a bogey stroke. Or in that case, double bogey, triple bogey. And then it doesn't let up. Hole 6, par 3, 371 feet. You have to step up on the very next hole and throw a perfect shot. Otherwise, you're going to be out of bounds. You have that out of bounds on the right. You have out of bounds on the left. And this year they made this extra skinny to where you have to be super accurate. You basically have
Right.
to land it on the beach.
Gotta
Famous
land-
beach hole.
yeah, got to land it on the beach pretty much.
And this is
The
perfect.
Florida hole.
This has to be.
Little short, but look at that. Yeah.
Wow, nice shot.
Ooh, here we
Gets a
go.
Follow flight.
This will be fun.
I think he even tickles a little branch here.
I think you're right. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I mean, just a
Almost in the bullseye.
standard hyzer flip there with the look like a Thunderbird.
And I'm guessing this is a T-bird or eagle. And he does the same
Oh,
thing. And
but he
that's
gets a
good
little
break,
more.
though, yeah, that's a good break. If that catches and then pushes through it all, that's out of bounds.
Yeah.
And the thing with this one, you throw it out of bounds and you don't get to take it where you went out of bounds at. You go straight to a drop zone.
Ooh.
40-foot death putt. This needs to get legs.
No. Oh, too many legs. The wrong kind of legs. That needed straight legs, not left legs.
Yeah. Sideways legs.
Wow, great control by Nathan there. It's a tough lefty hole. If you thought it was tough throwing
that was
righty.
almost out of bounds. You can see in the shadow that's only a foot in bounds probably.
Yeah, there's that red rope. He's just outside circle 2. Doesn't matter. Oh,
He has a very unique putting style.
yeah.
Nathan does.
Yeah, lots of hyzer. Oh. Pitch putt?
Yeah.
Pitch putt, yeah. Scott from the drop zone.
Yeah, and see if you miss this, you re-putt from the drop zone. There is no taking it.
Yeah, you better.
go out.
Yeah, you better grab some metal on that drop zone putt. Calvin will have 3 more chances at that one this weekend. I know he's counting on that hole for a little bit of movement up the
Nathan's
scoreboard.
done. He's done with that one.
He's fine. I mean,
He also gets 3 chances.
yeah. Unless he drops out. Please don't drop out. Great birdie by Nate. His mother calls him Nathan, but we'll call him Nate. That fair?
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. All right, another signature hole out here at the university, hole 7. Par 3 triple Mando, a little bit downhill, and a lot of times there's a little bit of wind, and so really you're going to see a lot of people just throw a pure straight shot. I've seen a lot of people throw a sidearm that kind of just fades pretty hard through the gap, like we'll see from 2017 champ here. And the more and more I see this shot, the more I love it. Look at that. It's just it's an easier shot.
Yeah,
Objectively.
especially for him.
Yeah, if you have that nice little, but then if you have that, do that. Is that a rhino or what is that? Do you know?
That might be, and this is pure speculation,
Okay.
but I'm thinking the AVR X.
Ooh.
X3.
AVR X3 or just AVR 3? That's a good one.
Yeah.
But there you go, Nathan. This is a lefty hole. Get inside.
And that might be slow enough to catch it. Yeah.
Look at that. Wow.
These guys are good.
Nice. Yes, sir.
Nice. He finally gets it up, and that's what we're used to seeing from Scott.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what he's used to seeing from himself, from behind his sunglasses. Whoa. And from the profile view of Nathan's putt there,
Now you know what I'm saying?
yeah, hopefully he doesn't watch this tonight. Hopefully he waits until the tournament's over so he has some time to reflect and practice outside of the tournament. But yeah, he's got a lot of like wrist action going on before he releases the disc.
I don't know. I think he's a pretty good putter.
Yeah, I think I'm not saying it's bad. I said
Just
it's
unique.
interesting, unique.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow, star frame?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's good.
Hole 8, par 4, 697 feet. You have a little bit of OB on the left here,
Yep.
and then nothing OB on the right. So
Correct.
you basically just want to throw a straight tee shot. You'll see people throw hyzer, sidearm, whatever you can get to beat these, I think, like 4 trees. And then it'll set you up for a second shot, which is basically you have the option of a sidearm, a backhand if you're lefty, or a
Yep.
roller.
Yeah, if you're trying to attack this pin and trying to attack and get your birdie 3, or at least a look, it's a tough green. Yeah, you got to throw one of those 3 shots like you were saying.
I'd be really impressed to see somebody sneak a turnover down there.
Dude, that would
Because
be...
you'd have to make like a 30 to 40 foot putt, even if you threw it perfect.
And it's such a low ceiling the whole way that it's so difficult to get a righty backhand turnover to the green on your second shot.
Calvin throws so far. That's where I was with like my fastest disc. And he just threw a AVR X3. No, I'm just kidding. I think that was an eagle.
Oh.
And he hits early. The thing about this hole though,
Dang.
you can, even if you hit early, as long as you don't go out of bounds, it's pretty manageable to save your par.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not in position, then
Unless
you
you're
just play it
missing a bunch of
conservative,
putts on the green, I feel like it's not like a big stroked hole. You know, like you're not going to take like an 8 on it.
correct. Unless you go, there is out of bounds over that fence on the left,
Right.
which you can find if you play that second shot pretty aggressive.
Yeah, it's funny that
And
this
sit
is
down.
one of the holes where even when I'm playing, I'm like a little breather, like, okay, like I'm not going to take a 20. Like,
Yeah, right, yeah. Okay, cool. This isn't a triple bogey hole.
yeah.
Ah, wow.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. Just a couple of...
My reaction after he throws sidearms, almost always, wow. I need to change. I need to change that about myself.
Need to open your mind.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think you have quite the reaction when Sexton throws a forehand, you should put yourself in my shoes. I don't throw forehands during the round at all. And you've got a pretty good forehand, so I'm just saying, I mean, like, super impressive for me.
I'm not saying, you're trying to bait me into saying, well, I'm not going to say it.
No, I'm trying to bait you into saying, yeah, I'm Uli. I got a pretty good sidearm.
Look at this. Bullseye.
Couple tricky approaches. Ooh, no, sit down.
Oh, that's a cool trick.
That was a nice trick. Yeah. Roll
He needs
away.
to teach me that.
Roll away to a straight uphill putt instead of a side hill putt. There you go. It worked.
To money. Yeah, bogey.
Yeah, you can tell this is hole 8 favors that counterclockwise spin a little bit more, as we saw from Nate.
Sexton goes sidearm birdie here.
Yeah, good.
That's impressive.
Yeah. What would be even more impressive if you did 3 sidearms and got the birdie. Sidearm putt.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
that's the only way it can be more impressive. I'm just saying.
Yeah, even if he skips it in with the sidearm second shot, it's not as
from circle 1, you're right. Dang it, you topped me again. From circle 1, sidearm skip putt. Yeah.
Hole 9 is the start of just the brutality.
Yes.
Of Winthrop.
Yeah, we would know. But yeah, this is a redesigned hole from last year. We're going back to the tee pad that we played in 2016. We've got 3 islands. If you're playing conservative, you can go to the first island on the left. If you're playing aggressive off the tee, you can go for that second island. There's a drop zone on the second island, and then from there, you're playing into a pretty tight island green, all with stroke and distance OB play. And here we go, aggressive. Wow.
And this isn't a short hole. It's playing 685 feet with a really narrow, tunnel here. Like this shot that Calvin is throwing is bonkers.
No way.
Wow.
No way.
And that's with a fairway driver. He made it to the fat part of the second island with a fairway driver. It's something that like I could go on and on this mic about it, but you just have to be here to understand how
that's
ridiculous that is.
Let's go on and on for a minute about that shot. Because Nathan laid up. Nathan
made it on the island.
Sorry. Scott laid up. Well, Nate and Nathan are on that second island as they should be with the counterclockwise spin, but Calvin's shot, that just to know that shot is even there. I mean, it's one thing to have that distance to be able to think about that shot, but then to know that shot is there takes a lot of preparation and a lot of repetitions on this one hole. So, that's a very impressive shot. Even to think about it and to have that lined up on the tee pad.
Yeah, he's throwing putter in.
That's great. Wow. Hats off. We're not even wearing hats, but jeez.
Why'd you tell him that? I feel like people probably always picture me in a hat. And now they're probably like, I wonder what Paul looks like without a hat.
He probably looks pretty good because he got a sweet new haircut.
And now you told him I have a haircut? Now they're wondering about that. But they're not wondering.
No!
Oh. Wow. I was going to say they're not wondering if he's going to make or miss this. And then he missed it. So he ruined my commentary.
Great putt. Great. 3.
So rare to
This
see
is a
Nathan or
Nate.
miss that. Happens to everybody. Calvin with an awesome 3.
It's
Nathan with an awesome 3.
hole 9 is the 6th hardest hole on the course. Averages almost half a stroke over par. So, I mean, that birdie is pretty sweet by Calvin and Nathan. Nathan took the a little bit more of a mortal line. Here we go.
And that's it for the front 9. Thank you for joining us. Join us on the back 9.
Yeah, I mean, we got some, after 9 holes, 3-way tie for the lead. 7 down on the front 9 is smoking. And yeah, this is a fun group to watch.
Especially in slow motion.
Yeah, Calvin needs a red shirt, though.